Hey, wake up!
Oh, hey, glad to see you guys back here once again. Welcome to Tech of Tomorrow. I'm Elric, your host, and today we've got something really nice for you folks. Now, you fans out there who love NVIDIA products, you're going to be really loving this one. MSI has made a name for themselves with their twin FROZR line of video cards, and we have their twin FROZR Gaming GTX 780 right here next to me. So today we're going to do the unboxing and the first look at this card, and then we'll move on and we'll get the full review for you folks as the days unfold. With that said though, let's jump in and let's see what this new twin FROZR bad boy is all about. All right, folks, like usual, any good unboxing and overlook makes us look at, well, the box. So here we have it. We've got the MSI logo, and then we see their Gaming G series. And this thing's pretty cool. It reminds me of a Ferrari emblem, only it's like with a crazy dragon. You guys can see it's the Twin FROZR Gaming Edition. They actually have a motherboard that matches this, which makes it really cool as well for those people looking for, color-coordinated builds. GeForce GTX 780. This is obviously a 3 GB card. Doesn't sit in the front of the box. Overclocked right out of the box. So let's flip it around real quick. Here is the nomenclature. So if you're looking to buy this, you can look here. You can look at our description down below if you're looking to purchase this. Then you just got that once again on the side, the GeForce GTX 780, 3 GB of GDDR5, which to me really sets the card apart because that 3 GB just means a lot more than 2. PCIe 3.0, DirectX 11. All right, now let's flip it around the very back. And this is where actually some of the more important stuff comes out. And I don't know if a lot of you guys have been following these guys, but they make Afterburner software, which is very famous for doing overclocking with. A lot of people use it. You guys can see they have their own gaming app in here, which they're talking about that. Now, these guys also use the Twin FROZR is their advanced cooling. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but everything that has to do with overclocking is now done through the boost. So the cooler that your card runs, the better your boost. And having great cooling like this is going to mean a lot. And we test it, we'll actually do some overclocking. These guys are still saying they're using their military class 4 parts. That just means they're using high quality components all across the board. I remember my friend Bruce Wang actually came up with this entire marketing idea, and a lot of people have said, what the hell does that mean? But it just means high quality components. The features and the specs are right here. We've kind of already gone over those, so let's actually jump in and see what's inside of this lovely box. All right, so now I'll go ahead and begin the unboxing. Go ahead and pop this little cap here. Very easily done. Go ahead and pull the box out of the box. A box within a box within a box. Hey, this one wants to stick in here. There we go. A little bit of shake and bake, and then we get the box out. So here's the box in the box. Go ahead and take the top part off. I know this is completely wrong, but what the heck? It's original, right? So we'll flip it around, and here we go. All of the accessories. Once again, we see the Gaming G series. So let's go ahead and open this up. Now, what do we've got going on? We've got 6-pin to 8-pin. We've got dual Molex to 6-pin. The MSI, drivers, Afterburner, all that stuff is on this CD and everything you need to get up and going. But I would actually suggest going to the NVIDIA site and downloading the latest drivers because sometimes CDs are made months in advance. Here is the quick user's guide for the part number, which is this card. And then we have this, which I feel is completely, and I do mean completely useless in the United States, is the DVI to VGA connector. Now, I know in other countries this might be an important thing, but in the United States, nobody's using that anymore. And here we have the card, all back here. Look how clean it looks. Isn't that awesome looking? No, I'm just kidding, guys. All right, so let's pull that out of there. You guys can see that this card does come completely self-sealed in the box. So we're going to go ahead and break that seal right now. Kaboom. Go ahead and break that seal, and we shall remove the card very nice and carefully from the bag. It's actually pretty tight in this bag. It's sticking to the side, but we got it there. So let's start out right now. Let's start out at the rear I/O. DVI-D, DVI-I, standard display port, standard HDMI. Now let's flip the card around to the front. You guys can see it has 2 huge Windmill type fans on top. You guys can see all of the aluminum cooling fins all underneath there. And you can also see this card is made on open air architecture. Now, what does that mean? Open air architecture means that all of the heat and everything is dissipated away from the card though, and actually relies on your case to push the air out. Here we see the PCIe 3.0 interface. Along the side of the card, we can see all of the heat pipes. I'm going to go ahead and flip the card around. Here on the end, You guys can see more of the cooling apparatus. So what happens is basically the GPU is connected to all these fins. The heat goes up into the fins, goes out into the heat pipes. This air blows all that heat away from the card to keep it cool. So let's flip it around. I'll flip it around this way. Right here we have the 8-pin power connector, the 6-pin power connector. We see once again the heat pipe being evident running all on the side of the card. Once again we see the MSI name. Now I'm going to flip it around to the back of the card. Now I don't really know exactly what color this PCB is. I'm looking at it with my eyes and it looks like purple, brown, black, all mixed in one. I'll have to ask my contact Mark and ask him exactly what color it's supposed to be. You guys can tell me what you think, but to me, I don't really see a color here. What about you, John? You see a color? I don't see any color. What color is it?
It looks like an army green.
Army green. Okay, well, there you go. Another color opinion. So now let's talk about removing the cooling apparatus in case you so desire to do so. There is a screw here, a screw here. You have your 4 main screws holding on. Then you have an additional screw here, here, here. All you do is remove those screws, and then the entire cooling apparatus will pop off. Now here on top, we see 2 SLI fingers. And with the GTX 780 series, you can do quad SLI. On the 770 series and those below, you can only do triple, but with this card, you can do quad SLI for those kick-ass systems. All right, so there you guys have it, the MSI Twin FROZR Gaming Edition. And I want to take note here, this video card actually matches up with their Gaming Edition Z87 motherboard, and we're going to be doing a giant $2,000 gaming build to bring to you folks really soon, so pay attention. Also, if you're interested in purchasing this card and you'd like to own it, make sure you guys check out the link down in the description below where we have all the details of where you can find this card, where you can buy it, and the review will be coming up very, very shortly. Like usual, I hope you guys do like this video, so I hope you guys hit that like button and show us that you appreciate us. And if you're not subscribed, well, you want to make sure you do so because we're giving away a lot of shit here on the channel. See you.